Hi Libra, welcome to the Esoteric Empire. This is your Cancer season reading. The dates for this reading are July 1st through the 23rd during the year 2023. We are in Cancer season. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This energy is cardinal, just like yourself. So with cardinal energy, there's always a new beginning to something. There's always the start to something new. And in this case, it's going to be with emotional security and security in general, whatever that means for you. New beginnings in that arena. So let's go ahead and get started. In the past, you've done some traveling. You could have moved, you could have relocated, you could have been sent somewhere. Relocation is the key for this past situation. You didn't want to go, you didn't want to make a move, you wanted to stay where you were comfortable. You were not excited about this move. You also didn't have any time to prepare for it. You had to go like right away. Like once you were told or once the situation came up, you had to go. There was also an energy of not having, not practically being prepared for this move, which leads me to believe that you didn't have a choice. You could have been a child at this time, or you could have been in something that requires you to move whenever they say you have to go. It could have been jail for some of you, it just depends on the situation. But regardless of the fact, you were uprooted and you put up a fight. You didn't want to go. You did not want to make that situation happen. But it seems like you did not have a choice. And it broke your heart. The situation made you feel empty and alone and bitter. You were very bitter about this situation because it was a forced situation. It was not something that you agreed to. And that's probably where a lot of your feelings of injustice versus justice started to come into play as a Libra. Like if something is not right, it's just not right. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And I think you at this time in your life had experienced a moment of something not being right and it was not dealt with accordingly. And I think that a lot of this stemmed your anger, or it stemmed this root of when you don't like the way something is going, you could become very aggressive or hurtful because you want to protect yourself from that feeling of being uprooted without your say-so and not having control over where you are, what you have, and things like that, because it's just not a good feeling. So this could be in something you've been working very hard with. It involves multiple people and there's a lot of information about the situation coming about. This is something where it's very tedious. It takes a lot of hard work. There are multiple people involved and there's a lot of talks about it. So this could be business, but I also feel for you, Libra, that this could be self-work that you're doing within yourself as well. It takes a lot of work. There could be lots of people to blame for the stuff that you've went through, but also there's a lot of information that you have to understand, and there's just so much. Justice, here you are. It's about you, Libra, like I was saying. Libra, this is all about you, my love. Look how upset she looks. As beautiful as this Libra is, look how upset. Everything that's, in her heart is caged away. And in her mind, there's just things feeding off of it, and that's how your thoughts are. I do believe that you have, just like all of us, but in this reading, it's showing up quite a bit, that you do have resentment and you have a lot of opinions about the things that have happened. And because of all of the hurt and trauma that you may have endured, you have a lot of work to do. And a lot of you are just now starting this journey of shadow work. And congratulations. That's a beautiful place to be in. It may not feel like it, but once you start, it honestly, opens up so many more doors for you to become happier and a lighter version of yourself and to get back to the true essence of you. So I do want to congratulate you on that. We have the Hangman in reverse. Yeah, so you definitely chosen to change something and to do something about yourself, your attitude, your behavior, your feelings towards things, your mindset. You've taken the action and you're like, you know what? I'm tired of just sitting here living life being upset. It's time. It's time for me to become a better version of myself. It's time for me to do the work within myself. And Libra, you don't understand just how powerful that is. And I also want to say, when you get to that point, usually it's because you've been broken down to the point where you're like, no, I need to do something different for myself, for my family, for my future children and their children, and, just for the happiness within my life. And that's a big deal. It really is, Libra. So during this journey for yourself, which I think you're going to do great, by the way, I think you're going to need a lot of information or research, or you could, it could benefit you to go to a therapist if you want to go that route. But also spirituality, of course, or meditation, studying, like I said, finding different methods to deal with what you're dealing with, to deal with the issues you may be dealing with. If you're dealing with anger, how do you cope with anger? If you're dealing with a history of mental illness, how do you learn to fuel your body so that you're able to deal with that? Or what doctors do you need to go to help you balance that out? What therapy sessions do you need in order to be able to trust again? Whatever the situation is for yourself, go do the research and try to figure out how to heal yourself. That's the first thing that we all should be equipped to do and empowered to do, because there's so much healing, growth, and progress that truly comes from working on yourself first. And it's not an easy journey, and that I, for one, believe that you need a support team, you need the ambition to make that happen, and you need stamina and determination and a goal. You need to have a goal of what you want to be and why you're doing it, because it sounds cute to say, yeah, I want to be, happy and da da da, but the work that goes into actually healing is not easy. And it can be really hard, and it can be really easy to just want to quit, because it does bring up a lot of old situations. So Libra, you got this. I just think that you need to find your support team, and you need to remember why you want to change the way that things have been going for you. Now, the signs that could be a part of this team, or possible people that could help you, even if it's you watching videos and things like that online to help yourself, we have Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. All right. So that's your reading, Libra. I'm so proud of you for beginning this journey or continuing this journey. It's a long one, and it's never going to end. So just keep going and just see how far you can go. And I promise you, it'll only get better from here if you're truly working on yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.